right? Dude, this deck, you just zone out, man. You don't even have to concentrate. You just zone out. Just play the numbers. If you can count to 8, you can play Quest Priest. So yeah, this Renathal Thief Quest Priest deck might be the easiest climb in Hearthstone right now, and that doesn't mean it has a super high win rate, but it is a pretty easy deck to play. You just kind of play cards out on curve and then magically fall into your win condition at the end of it all. And I think a lot of the new cards in Castle Nathria make that plan easier than ever. Not only do you get cool things like Theatar the Mad Duke here to help counter any other combo decks that might be trying to race you down with their own combo, but you get great tools to fill in your curve. Things like Sketchy Stranger can often be a 2-mana and 3-mana card all in one. Or Identity Theft, since you're getting to discover 2 different times with this card, can really help you find mana options to fill in any gaps in your questline curve. So all of these new cards really help complement Quest Priest's game plan by completing the quest line as quickly as they can. And as I scroll down here, you can see a lot of other just normal defensive control Quest Priest tools as well, which actually make this a really functional control deck. I won a lot of games without even finishing the quest line just because I removed all my opponent's stuff and played like a true awesome control deck. So all in all, this will not be the highest win rate deck you've ever played, but it'll be a pretty chill one, and you'll climb a lot without really having to think a lot, which can be pretty nice sometimes. And you're gonna see an example of that in this video for sure. Real quick before hopping into the gameplay, I'd like to introduce our sponsor for this video, Bloodline Heroes of Lithis. This game's a card-based fantasy RPG. You can collect champions like this guy or this girl, and you can build kingdoms like this one, and you can even create legendary heirs. So for instance, you can combine this guy who's super handsome and amazing, and it looks a little familiar, with this wonderful person who seems like, you know, they might make a very natural fitting match. I know I personally can't wait to see these two combine forces. You can customize your champions and marry different bloodlines together until you find a combination that suits you with powerful abilities. Bloodline Heroes of Lithis has easy controls, 3D graphics, it's on a vertical screen, so real easy to just get in there, chill out, you know, marry an orc and a demon together and just see what happens. The possibilities are truly endless. Best news is it's free to play on iOS and Android, and you can download the game now using this handy QR code right behind me or using the link down there in the description below. And if you use my code in the description, you'll get 1 champion token. I certainly hope you end up with that handsome fellow there. And you also get 100,000 gold and 100 diamonds.
New legends will be born. Download free now.
Mutanus actually seems pretty important versus Mage, but do you keep curve? Because I can eat Denathriuses, I can eat Kel'Thuzons. I don't actually know what Mage even runs right now, but you know, I can eat stuff. Let's keep a Mutanus. I think we need the disruption, and otherwise let's look for curve. But I think we want things that eat things. So Theatar, Mutanus. I mean, the other path to victory, of course, is just racing. I don't know which path is better against Mage, to be honest. As someone who's not yet really played this deck, this expansion, I don't know which way we want to go. Win rate against Skeleton Mage for this deck is 28%. So maybe there's no good way to go. I think we might be screwed either way. I might be able to learn a little bit though by looking at some data here. Let's see. The best cards in the mulligan are Theatar. Okay, this is low data. It obviously doesn't make any sense because it says Renathal is one of your best mulligan cards. I guess that could point towards a tempo start, but I don't think a very compelling one. All right, Visage, actually, sure. Let's do it. I just need the 3, right? So that's nice. I mean, this is a 3, but this is a tempo 3 at least. As a balding male, I'm jealous of your hair. Well, don't be jealous of my stuff. Be proud of whatever you have that's awesome, right? Like, okay, you didn't get lucky with hair like I did, right? I didn't do anything to get lucky. I just got lucky. But maybe you've got nice eyes or beautifully rounded ears. I don't know. I'm trying to think of other things. A nice mustache, you know? Maybe you've got good physique. Beautiful, big bushy eyebrows. Like I have tiny little my eyebrows are so thin and in like light colored. Apparently looks like I've shaved them. Can't even see my eyebrows. That's why I wear glasses, to pretend I have eyebrows, right? So yeah, straight teeth. There you go. That's a good one. I actually got really lucky with pretty straight teeth too, to be honest. Though I have never had braces, so I avoided that one naturally. Yeah, my wife had to have braces too. Very common. I just got lucky on hair and braces, but my eyes are tiny. I have tiny eyes, and my eyebrows are very weak. Very weak eyebrow. I mean, they don't look as bad in normal lighting. If this lighting kind of washes them out, but still weak eyebrows. We all have our strengths and weaknesses.
The time has come to dethrone our former master.
Okay. Yeah, we'll go Renathal. It's fine. What do we look for here? Spell? This is more of a big spell mage, by the way. I wasn't even paying attention. We were talking about beards and hairs and so on. All right. Disciples is 6. We got a 5, 6, 7. Yeah, okay. We are setting a rocketing pace right now, man. Let's go. We have tiny eyes or just a giant melon. Well, I actually asked the optometrist this. They said I actually have very normal sized eyes, but they are rather deeply set in my head. So, the part of them that like is visible, you know, is a smaller slice of the eye that's visible, basically. Does that make any sense? Do I go for the quest completion here, or do I actually maybe just heal up Okani because they seem stressed by it? I don't know. Maybe we wait a turn. If I'm gonna win, I feel like I'm gonna win off quest line, right? I think I just go. I think we keep the curve. It's kind of weird, but I think that's how we win. You guys know what I mean, though? Like if this is the eyeball, right? Most people's like face is like right here, right? So you're seeing like maybe the entire radius of the eyeball, or the diameter. Entire diameter of the eyeball, right? So like if the edge of their face is right here, you're seeing all of this half of the eyeball, right? But for me, it's like right here, right? I'm just below the mana cost. So you're only seeing like this chunk of the eyeball, which, you know, makes it look about half the size, even though it's a normal sized eyeball. Is this adding up at all? Does this make any sense? This is what happens when you play Quest Priest, by the way. You just totally zone out. Okay, Atrop's awesome. It's the same size, it's just less of it is visible. Now, the bigger problem for me is my eyes are a little bit green. I have like greenish, bluish eyes, like kind of a grayish, greenish, bluish. My eyes are like sort of the color of like this rock up here, right? Like underneath this murloc, right? Pretty similar to that. And, you know, different parts are kind of different slices here, but so they often get picked up in my green screen. Many of you know, like especially if I have a bright thing that's on screen, like you know, patch notes have like that kind of tan background, brighter kind of tan background, almost white background. It picks up my eyes in the green screen, but they're also blue, and the blue screen does the same thing. So I get stuck. Oh, okay, sure. It's big at least, right? Oh, Firefly, it's fine. You can make fun of my tiny eyes. I don't care. That's not something that bothers me. A lot of people, actually, that ties into our conversation yesterday a little bit. Like, stuff like, you know, poking fun at me or making, you know, let's have a laugh at my tiny eyes, right, or whatever. That's awesome. I think that's really funny and hilarious. I like when we have banter in chat. I hate when people are just condescending. Like it's genuine and earnest, but still kind of have a bad slant to it, you know? Trolls all day. I love trolls. Trolls are fun, right? A little banter is fun. It's like a different side of things, you know? Murzon is sick here. Yeah, let's Murzon, bro. We're gonna wipe that board and get our own. We're gonna take some damage in the meantime, but that's okay. Not worried about damage as much. Aw, order. Okay. I only have 1 minute in hand here, so I'm a little exposed, but hopefully we're okay. I'm a little exposed. Shady, I'm trolling you, man. You're good. I'm the one who's been making jokes about your mom. Come on, you're all good. Blizzard, wow. Not really thoughtful at all about their health total here, so that solid alibi means basically nothing to me. Did they start at 40? They did, yeah. So I can use the gifts here to draw. Think I will. See if we can't grab this sucker quickly. We don't have Thrive yet, but finding a Thrive could also help us find it. Ah, cool. Okay. Sick. This game, I haven't talked once about Hearthstone this game. It's a beautiful example of this deck, but I've just been totally zoned out. No, 1 minion? This is the minion I meant. Oh, sorry. I meant like 1 minion other than Zyrella. So if they like Mutanist, I have one backup minion. You know what I mean? Trying to say like one way to dodge. Yeah, Shard on curve. You're right. Yeah. Man, I could even BM with a coin. It's just a total accidental, just perfect curve Shard game as I have completely zoned out. Murloc the Shard for fun? No, I don't want to beat him too much. I even have a counterspell test, right? Like, even if they go for counterspell, I can rip coin. That's delightful, dude. That's just so evil. Oh, dude, is it what it feels like to play this deck? Just hit everything perfectly at curve and kill them on turn 10 with a counterspell counter? Jeez. Wow. That's brutal. 38% win rate? Yeah, I don't know. That was more of a big spell version of the deck, but I mean, they're pretty similar, so I think it was actually 28, didn't we say? All right, we'll take this 2-3. That's fine. Warlock. I'm worried about curses. I'm worried about imps. I'm worried about quest. I'm worried about Ulthok. I'm worried about Lady Darkvein. I'm worried about discard. I'm worried about just kidding. I'm not worried about most of those things. I just wanted to start listing Warlock things. I'm worried about shadow spells, worried about fell spells, worried about fire spells.
It has only begun.
It has only begun. The light, it burns. Yeah, imps seem risky here. I don't know. We have some AoE and stuff, but not currently. Identity theft does not seem like a valuable card against Warlock. Oh, okay. They slowed down a little there, which might be nice. Let's take a condemn for now. We have one light it burns, so going up for a wide removal might be useful. Did they add new discard stuff? They did add a couple discard cards. Yeah, it feels like maybe they're laying some foundations. But definitely not good yet. No, not there yet for sure. Okay, in the scheme of the universe, that's a pretty slow start. Still scary, but kind of slow. Lighted Burns can help against any vile library threat, so that's why I wanted one of those in hand, but the 2/3 here is actually pretty spooky on its own. I might have to Light It Burns that itself. I mean, the Condemn sort of solves the problem too, right? But kind of indirectly, perhaps. Can't greed these for, you know, we can't greed these. We have to, like, I can't wait till post questline or whatever, right? I have to find cards to play now, which is exactly what we're doing here. I can actually buff this for the sake of the light bomb, right? Which can be helpful. Somehow we're still at 29. I mean, that's not that bad, honestly. Could be worse. Soon to be worse. in fact, soon to be worse. Okay, light bomb, yeah, sure. Double light bomb is actually really sick. 2 turns in a row, right? It's gonna be nice. And then 7 though looks a little weak. I don't have a good turn 7 right now. I would love a behemoth. Behemoth seems insane in this deck. Thunderstone, dude, thanks to 15 months, man. Wow. Almost a year indeed. In the other direction. Sunday Cake says, I mostly watch YouTube. Happy to catch you live. Oh, thanks, Sunday Cakes. That's nice. Very sweet of you. Oh, Disciple's good. I needed a bit of a stall turn here, really. It's kind of perfect. These are just awkward for Light Bomb, right? So this is much better. Trade, trade, trade sort of thing. Library could still mess with this a little bit if Library comes out and causes any problems. 7 Warlock is king. I will if there's nothing else to do, but it's not real. I'm actually pretty good at answering Reform boards. Reform's really not the scary problem. It's just the little gap turns where they sneak in 3 minions or 3 hits and then a couple hits and you know eventually I'm dead kind of stuff that's scary. Yeah, Vile Library unfortunately does give them a good push through this usually. Might make my next turn awkward as well. I can weave a light and light bomb together. Light bomb. I love that some priest out there, some man of holy ways said, you know what guys, let's make a bomb and fill it with light. You know? I guess actually that really wasn't as bad as I envisioned it could have been. That was pretty okay in the scheme of things. But I think it does demand the light bomb again, and then Whirlpool next turn's fine. Since we're gonna light bomb anyway, we might as well just draw a card first, right? Condemn is actually not too bad either, but this needs to die. It's very big. Okay, do I ever light it burns this 1/1 because of Vile Library? I mean, it never like kills me. I don't think so. Let's just trade. Ooh, that could be good too. I have a shadow spell though. Oh yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Nice. Okay. This could be Reform turn. It's not. It's dude turn. Oh, there's not even a library up yet. Oh, sick. Okay, even better. Even better. Whirlpool here is great. That'll kill the other Sea Giant as well. We'll play the top deck one, sure. All right, so we got through a Fiendish Circle, 1 Wicked Shipment. There are still a lot of problems yet to come, man. We're not like I just said screw the quest like 45 minutes ago. I haven't even thought about it once. I love it. It just does not matter at all. I am going to run out of removal though, right? We only have so much. I have 2 more Clean the Scenes, a Zyrella. Blackwater Behemoth is, you know, maybe okay on some board shapes. We've got Condemn in hand. Shard can kind of deal with some problems indirectly. So we've got a few things. This looks like it's gonna be a good Nether Drake turn. Perfect Nether Drake turn. Yeah, this is the... Well, they may buff. They choose not to. Okay, sick. We'll go Nether Drake here, see what we get off quest. Probably just play a Sketchy and a Hero Power. Dude, I love this, by the way. We're just completely dismantling this Warlock right now. Let's take the Zyrella. Even without any good healing right now, still seems like the best card to have on hand, right? Let's buff a Sketchy for slightly better trades. Barrier seems just dandy too. Yeah, we can do that instead of Hero Power. That's fine. Okay. Dude, this is like my favorite way to play Hearthstone. You make the big boards. I'm going to dismantle every single one of them forever. This, in a lot of ways, to me, feels like old Hearthstone. I don't know if it's actually representative of old Hearthstone or not, but it conveys the energy I had playing old Hearthstone, at least. The kind of like attrition style, let's just, you know, run them out of stuff style, but I don't think is as common lately in Hearthstone. Usually it's more like we got a race to win, and this is more like, okay, actually, can I do anything to win here? We have 8 damage or 15. Doesn't seem like it, eh? Not a great Zyrella turn, unfortunately. I can only deal 2 to the board. I could weave that together with a Condemn, but I think just Condemn Blackwater is just insane here. This should set us up for the win next turn too, right? Because they're not going to be able to deal with the Blackwater Behemoth. This deck just doesn't recover well at all. Oh, I forgot they even deal extra damage to themselves. That's sick. Oh yeah, take that bonus too. So this seems completely unlosable now. Unless they're running something really, really weird. That is a little weird. That's not a bad turn, man. They can kill the Behemoth here. They're going to live. Did he get big enough to hit? No, it has to hit the behemoth. That's good news at least. Healed another 8. It's a good turn, dude. That's exactly the sort of thing I was, you know, talking about, worried about. Oh my god, they're at 2. This might be lethal if I can grab that 4 mana spell, right? None of this is lethal in hand. This doesn't hit face, doesn't hit face. Yeah, let's try to grab that 2 mana spell. Or 4 mana spell, I mean. No, but a Tamsin's a sick card, I guess. No, he didn't hit it, man. I'm really sad. Shoot, dude. I mean, I guess I just play Tamsin, right? Like, who cares? I don't need more life. I mean, I guess I do strand my Xyrella a little bit, but hopefully I get some healing cards. We still have Whirlpool for the Renathal board. Still have Clean the Scene. Yeah, let's do it. Why not? Do I throw away a Lighted Burns just to get an extra card? Nah, let's do it. Who cares? It's perfect. They must have that other Demonic Assault in hand, right? Or in deck, and I kind of missed it, you know? Which is fine. It's okay. Oh, we burned the healing. That's the one card I wanted. Sad. Would have given anything to get that instead of this. So our farm board is a Whirlpool. That's fine. Smaller boards are Clean the Scene. Dude, they are basically in fatigue. This is gonna be a weird looking game to anybody who's just joining the stream. Why does Reese just have all these priest cards in his Imp Warlock? What's he doing? So this might be a good Clean the Scene board, right? Seems like I'm gonna play the 4-drop with this.
I'm almost out of cards. 2 is company.
Piggyback Imp's a little more annoying. I mean, I certainly don't mind leaving a single 4-1 out. That's not a big risk to me, but I guess we could actually just Light It Burns this guy first. Oh, he doesn't die though, actually, so never mind. I don't want to deal 2. I don't want to do that twice to this guy. Oh, I'm drawing forgot I'm getting a card again, dude. Fell Rift? Sure. Give me some stuff. Theatar me, dude. Alright, so they're taking 1 fatigue damage. They're at 7 health. I have 37 plus 8 health. I have 45 health, basically. They gotta figure something out here. I don't know what they gotta do, but they gotta work some absolute magic here, man. That ain't gonna do it. Oh my god, dude, that's sick, but it's not enough. I love that they're running the Battle Master. They could have actually lived here. No, I guess not still. Cool, dude. Cool. Paladin. Okay, weird.
I see you've brought guests.
It's a rogue? Could be a rogue, I guess, yeah.
I welcome you.
No, it's not. Oh, it's questline. Sick. That's awesome, actually. Way to go, dude.
Job's done.
This is good. You barely know who Kibbler is, but the fact that you do know says a lot. Like, the fact that that's the bottom of the threshold there tells you a lot. Kibbler's very popular. Maxi Burger, thanks. Yeah, so those highlight videos, it's usually pretty good to just go right into the kind of top moment, you know? I feel like coin is actually more useful to me than these. Ibis doesn't actually work, right? Ibis doesn't fix quest problems, otherwise people would play them all the time. So I think I'm gonna take the coin. This is a good curve for me. Yeah, that's fine.
Really, it's not too heavy.
Kibbler intimidates me with that godly mane he has now. I gotta be honest, I've been wanting to do a little bit of a data analysis on Kibbler's thumbnails on YouTube to find out if my suspicions are true. Said suspicions are that I think when his hair is down in his thumbnail, his videos do better. Like sometimes he puts it up in a ponytail and sometimes it droops down, you know? From a few weeks ago, I did some like anecdotal, just like looking at his video views, and it seemed like ones where his hair was down got more views, but there hasn't been one lately, so I don't know if I have any more good data. It could always be a coincidence, but that's why I would need to run some data, but who has time for that, right? The problem is there's so many other variables like video length, and it'd be really hard to isolate, like some classes are naturally more popular, but anyway, that's the things I think about in life. So you guys know. All right, let's go for a Theatar first. What can I give them? I don't know, man. I could use this Theatar to maybe steal their quest reward, but
Guide my hand.
I just want to stay on a fairly decent curve here. Give him a coin, maybe. Do I take a famished fool? Sure. I don't want them having good reload. Yeah, I guess we give them the coin. I need those, so yeah, that's fine. We don't need any of these from a curve standpoint, so clean the scene is probably the best removal against dudes, right? I think we'll take clean the scene.
I'm the hand of the king.
Use your referral link for Amazon Prime to get my free legendary. Enjoy the $1. Oh, I don't get money when you guys use the links. I've like actually never, I guess. I've never done a purely like affiliate deal where I get money based on how you guys like interact with stuff. I only ever do like just straight, like they pay me ahead of time or whatever. So you don't have to feel like you have to click links or whatever. I know like there's like raid Shadow Legends streams and stuff where it's like I get a $1,000 bonus if like 400 of you sign up or whatever. I don't making up the numbers, but I don't know. That's just what it seems like. Ugh. I always get annoyed doing that. Thinking about doing that, let's say. Okay, but thank you either way. It's still helpful when you click the links because that means I might get more opportunities later. I probably frame that like screw you, don't click the link, but that's not what I mean to say. I'm just saying don't go out of your way, like don't do it just for me. Only do it if you like it or want to support the game or the service or whatever. Don't do it just for my sake, I should say. So Light Bomb here, I mean, it advances quest. I think we actually have plenty of life. Light Bomb is really good later, though, against, like, buffed stuff. And it's that good against this board. We could go Shard, but I want to keep moving, right? I just want to keep moving. I'm going to play a Behemoth next turn. This isn't that high pressure. We still have 38 health. I think we'll be okay. Like, actually, I don't have 7 mana. I have more than I thought. Whirlpool for 8 could be really nice, yeah. We'll go ahead and use Light of Burns, too. That's totally fine. We'll save even more health this way. So yeah, still helpful if you click stuff, but not because I get money out of it directly anyway.
Really?
Sort of indirectly, perhaps. Like for instance, I think I might be doing another Prime gaming thing like you just talked about because some of you clicked it, apparently. So thank you.
Reporting for duty.
Okay. Yeah, I think we'll go Whirlpool here. These are still usually pretty good against post board carry L boards and stuff, so this is just better on curve. And did we wipe out anything useful there? Let's think. I didn't even really pay attention to that. No, they'd already played everything. If they had any 1/1s in hand, I guess, but otherwise no. Really just about achieving the clear there. Do I watch follow the Gateway Cup? I don't think I know what the Gateway Cup is. It sounds kind of familiar, but oh no, I didn't even know about this. No, I didn't even know about this. I feel like I read about this one time and I've literally blanked it out of my brain since then. It looks cool though. We used to go watch the Tour of Missouri when it was a big deal. Or other Missouri themed bike racing. Like it was an actual pro level event, right? It had legit big time pros showing up and stuff, like top tier writers. That was always awesome. Oh, by the way, guys, this popped up on YouTube, especially if you're watching this later on YouTube. A bunch of scammers have been like trying to get people to like, they're pretending they're me and trying to get people to send them DMs and stuff. But on YouTube, I always have a check mark next to my name. So if you see a comment for somebody pretending to be me, it's never me unless you see the check mark. But of course, also, I just won't send you weird scammy messages. So, you know, just note that as well. But if you look here, like, see, I have this little check mark in case you're commenting on YouTube and somebody tries to reach out to you. I think there might be an example of this. Yeah, Regis, someone is pretending to be you and replying to messages. Look for that little check mark. But again, I'm not gonna, just not gonna do that. So that's another good strategy too.
Cast the darkness from your heart.
Weirdly, I don't think Minion's gonna be that effective, but they actually still have a coin as well. So I guess we're gonna just go for Minion anyway. Okay, so nicely we have a Famished Fool that will soon be infused to draw a ton of cards. It's gonna help me find the shard, but I think we'll just top deck the shard anyway, so I think it'll be okay.
May the light
I fully expect to just top deck the shard. All this nonsense won't be important because we'll just have the shard in hand. It's a 1 out of 25. It's not that unlikely.
reporting for duty.
It's totally gonna happen. 4% chance is nothing when you're a Hearthstone god like me. That's not a shard. Get out of here. Light Bomb's a handy recovery tool. Zyrella's a handy recovery tool. For now, let's keep drawing, I guess. Another Drake, okay. Good board. This deck's good at building stuff. Like, it's good at making stuff. Been surprised how many things we've had on board pretty much every turn. Regularly playing things.
Who here can spell Zinjari? Anybody?
Well, I've had spam bots before, Mike, but they've always been like sexy spam bots, not scammy, like DM me, pretend to be me spam bots. You know? Usually like Russian models. Which you can't blame them. If you're gonna pretend to be somebody, why pretend to be RegisKillbin when you can pretend to be a Russian model, right? I get it. It makes sense. It tracks. Okay, so this and this die to this guy, so we maybe just hit here and here.
They're on to us.
I don't have a good card draw this turn though, man. Just kind of playing stuff, biding my time till I get more card draw here, I think. Might be one we could just win on board, actually. Oh yeah, on Elden Ring, yeah, it was all the... Yeah, I remember. A lot of talk of boys. It's very strange. It's like YouTube. So many repetitive themes. Surely you can figure this out. Dude, they are holding on to that coin for 2023. It's not 1 mana, right? If it's 1 mana, they would have played it, I think. Zyrella for 2 is not great. I mean, Zyrella Bran is kind of cool. Oh, this can heal for 3, I guess. That's a little better, isn't it? Yeah.
Fear not.
Yeah, we just don't have any plays, man. But we're also just completely shutting them down too, so should have drawn first. I'm an idiot. This could be a shard, right? Could be a shard. Coin, I guess. I mean, yeah. How many? Oh, okay. Interesting. All right. I got to be careful now. That's actually pretty spooky. Yeah. Whatever. Leave a 6-1. Who cares? Nathria's in deck, but they're almost through their deck, right? So the good news is they probably won't have a jump. Okay. That makes me very nervous, but they're just dead on board if they don't resolve this.
Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty.
Okay, yeah. This is one of those where you win as a control deck accidentally. It's like, whoops, I'm a control deck. We finished the quest like 10 turns ago and just won as a control deck. Guys, I gotta concentrate. These games just kind of play themselves though. Okay, mage is tough. Let's maybe concentrate against mage here because mage is a pretty hard matchup. Mage might be difficult. Let's look for early game. Sketchy Stranger seems like such a powerful addition to this deck, by the way. Getting both your 2 and your 3 a lot of the time is really good.
I see you've brought guests.
Finley. Definitely want more cards before I start Finleying. There isn't a ton of card draw in this deck, to be honest. Oh my god, dude, this is such a good. It's just so good. Oh my god, it's so perfect. It honestly adds so much to this deck as a single card. It just increases your consistency. What? Not tenfold, literally, but it feels like it, I think. This is not a counter spell, right? No. Okay, good. You need to find that 4, though, baby. I didn't even realize Vol'jin was in the deck. It's the first time I've seen it. Oh, that's a good counter spell, too. Jeez, dude. I love playing this deck. All right, let's look for a 4. These aren't that important, right? We can ditch this for a better hand. Of course, we can't play the 4 right away, but we're just looking for better plays, better days. Shard is fine to trade. Gift, man. I feel like I have the same hand. 4, nice.
They're on to us.
Didn't I have a condemn and a gift in the old hand?
No way he's gonna sink.
Like it's the exact same hand. 7 mana, okay. 7 mana is usually mass polymorph. Oh, we got the 4 here, okay. Turn 5. I don't know. This isn't gonna live that long for their big spells. Could maybe try to hit a Belinda or something instead, right? But still, I don't know. This doesn't usually live that long. I don't know. Let's just see. I would love a light it burns right now. Cathedral's probably the best at me for me finding more stuff, right? So
They're on to us.
take that. Okay. Did he get heal? Oh, he only got 4 armor? Oh, I saw the 7. Oh, maybe it's cold case? Were they at 3? I did hit them to 8 and then they went to 6. Oh, I've honestly lost track. I don't know what they're at. Barrier again. Okay. This is a 3/4. So this doesn't work. Okay. You said they only gained 4 armor. I guess I don't know where they were at before. Yeah, I just saw the 7. I thought that's what it was, but I forgot about the barrier. So much for the let's concentrate plan. It's like this deck, I mean, it's in a lot of ways, you know, it's sort of classic, iconic Hearthstone. Just play on curve, right? Just play your curve and you're done. Can look for a 5 here with Clean the Scene. It's it wipes most of my board, which sucks. But I also don't want this game to go too long. I could also just rip my 6 right now. Still hurts my board, but not maybe as much. I don't know. I think I don't want to go that crazy fast. Let's start here at least. Light it burns is fine. Let's wait a minute, right? Let's wait a minute. We're drawing quite a few cards now off these. It's one of those where do you give up good plays in order to advance, or do you still try to make pretty good plays on average? I think my hesitation is I don't have 7s or 8s anyways, so like really going for a quick quest completion seems very risky. If I had 7s and 8s, you know, I'd probably feel a lot more compelled by it. So there's a 5, which I can actually use safely now. Part of me wants the Theatar, but I guess it's really not that vital yet, isn't?
Not impressed. That minion already attacked.
That minion already attacked. Am I saving this? We have the 6. Let's save it. You guys really hate Anduin, huh? I love this Anduin skin though. It's so cool. All right, that's suddenly a good heal target finally. Light bomb. I don't feel good about light bomb just yet. We may do it though. We like that much more. Yeah, this is good.
I'm undead, not dead.
Dead. 7. Yeah, great. All right, not bad. I think as far as starts go, we're pretty happy with this one so far. Still a lot of potential damage output in mage. You know, they can always get through all this stuff, but for now, I think we're pretty pumped. 7. All we're really missing is 8. We only have 4, I guess. So it's not perfect, but they're going really slow, honestly. That card has been up there for 100 years. We're gonna eat that, whatever it is. It's gone, baby. Say goodbye to that right there. That's gone. I missed it. I missed it. What did I get instead? Oh, still awesome. Still just fine. Just dandy. Totally okay. 8. Sick. Okay. Yeah, let's just rip this condemn, I guess. I have 10 cards in hand. I guess I don't really need any, but I also don't really need the condemn either. Could throw away the shard, I suppose. Shard's good. Well, I have thrive, so I don't really need shard. How many spells are in deck? Enough that I might need more draw. Yeah, let's just throw this out. It is good against skeletons, of course, but we have plenty of ways to deal with skeletons, so I'm not worried about that. Okay. You haven't seen the skin before? Yeah, it was one of those like 3 kingdom skins or whatever. There was the bundle with like Garrosh and Valera and Anduin and who was the 4th one? I don't even remember. Oh, Uther. Uther had a cool like Jade Dragon one that was sick. I mean, we just ripped the whirlpool, right? We're ready to move this game into the next step. There's no reason to wait. I need to make sure I have space for Zyrella. This is fine, right? I'll have space. No biggie. I guess I think we just pass, right? Because we don't care about anything at this stage. I just have no reason to do anything. Zyrella, thrive. I only have 3 minions in hand, so they do have some kind of Mutanus disruption. You know, they've got a decent chance. Theatar, we have the biggest hand possible, so we're playing around Theatar as best we can. It's actually one reason to keep extra cards, even more so. Okay, let's see what we find. That's not it. Oh, you know what? I didn't look closely there. I did take a card that only had 1 of in the deck, though. You should take one that has 1 of in the deck, so you remove it from the pool, right? Okay. Condemn's good against these guys, I suppose, eh? I got it. Oh, crap. Oh, I can dump this. Okay. We're fine. Oh, nice. Okay. It's like we're fine. We're totally fine. I'm going to keep the hand full for Theatar. We definitely don't care about the healing here. I had to be careful there. If we went to 10, we could have burned the shard. All right. Man, this mage, I feel like they said this was a pretty bad matchup for this deck, but I don't know, man. So far, this has not been a problem at all. They've just been chilling. I even have a counterspell test if they somehow magically got a counterspell. Like, just chilling here. Absolutely chilling. Alright. Dude, this deck, you just zone out, man. You don't even have to concentrate. You just zone out. Just play the numbers. If you can count to 8, you can play Quest Priest.